Okay, 3 coats of clear on the hood. I have not done the cab yet. I did do the cowl, and I'm still having massive orange peel problems. It's not quite as bad as it was the first time. It's not on this side of the hood. Just pull my tail behind me a bit here, and we'll go and look at the other side. You know, like, I'll just sweep the light across there. And it's frustrating, you know, like it looks shiny. I got 3 full coats. For some reason I cannot get it to lay flat on this hood. No matter what I do, it's got orange peel in it. You know, and this side is probably less worse, but you know, I got runs all along the front of this, which, you know, I never had that problem last time. And with that gun, you know, if I've got it set to anything less than 2 turns, I get no fluid flow. So, I still don't know what I'm doing wrong. I don't know what I'm doing right either, because the cowl looks pretty good. I don't have a good light right here. I turned them off, but you know, it doesn't look that orange peel. It's not anywhere near as bad as the hood. So I don't know what I'm doing differently with the cowl with the exact same settings. It's frustrating and very puzzling. I'm more puzzled than anything, because it's like, what's different from this spot 5-6 feet away as opposed to there? You know, other than it's a bigger surface. The only thing I'm thinking about right now is that maybe I'm not holding my gun at a far enough away distance. That's the only thing I can think of now. I've got enough coats on this hood that I, you know, certainly can buff it out where it's not going to be a problem. I also am seeing another problem. I know I'm spraying on the wrong side of the paper. It was just easier to see this way, you know, when I was spraying it. But I'm getting all these little bubbles being sprayed into the flow. I have no idea what that means. I don't know if it's any of that. Yeah, there, I think you can see it on the camera. So I'll post this video. I'm not going to do this yet. I'll leave it until probably tomorrow. I'm going to put some different sheets of paper up. I still have probably a good couple ounces of clear in the cup there, so I'm going to spray a bunch more onto the paper and see if I can find some kind of settings that does something as I expected. I suspect, unless I have a revelation, that that's it for today. Okay, thanks guys. Okay, so here's the hood after it's sat for a while. It did level a little bit. It's not as bad as the at my first try, but it still has some problems. I still don't know why this side, or why the cowl was so different. You know, maybe just you can't tell because it's such a small piece. Hard to say. I used up the rest of the clear on the cup. You can't see anything on here, so I guess there's no point in showing it to you. I played around with settings, and you know, the whole time around, I came to the conclusion that the fan setting on that gun does almost nothing. I tried. Basically, it's only when it's within half a turn of its smallest fan does it really seem to make any difference. I played around with the air pressure. The airflow did seem to make a little bit of difference, and I know that's what you're supposed to try, is to increase the airflow. But it seemed counterintuitive, because I decreased the pressure yet increased the airflow, and it seemed to spray a little bit better. I think I had the best results when I was increasing my spraying distance, and I've got to go and check to see what I'm supposed to be spraying at. it certainly makes sense that with the cowl, it's on a slightly lower sawhorse. I might have been at a higher spraying distance just because that was what was comfortable. With the hood, it's on a higher set of sawhorses, so I might have been, straining to keep it up higher and not keeping it higher as a result. What I think of as, I think 6 inches is supposed to be the correct spraying distance. I'll go and check it, and I'm sure somebody can correct me on that. I thought I was doing at least 6 inches, but I think I was doing more like 4 inches, so maybe that was the cause of my problems. The paper doesn't tell me as well as spraying on a panel does, but I don't want to do it on the truck yet until I, feel some comfort that I've figured out what the problem is. In any case, that is it for tonight. Thanks for any comments you guys have. It's much appreciated.